Okay, data is a gold mine for a company.
Alexander McCaig.
Obvious, Jason Rigby. Obvious. Thank you, Michael Lee, contributor to TechCrunch. Obvious.
I always think of TechCrunch when I think of it. I always think of what was the really bad cereal for you that was just jacked with high fructose? Captain Crunch, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I always think of
great.
Captain Crunch when I was a kid.
Mm,
Yeah, I wonder how much sugar I was eating as a child.
too much.
I'll
Tell you right now, too much.
Well, I know. It was just all we had,
I was
back in the
probably
70s.
pre-diabetic for 15 years.
We had to have been.
I do not even doubt that.
I mean, were you raised the same way where it was just candy and
I
cereal and peanut butter and jellies?
Hey, whatever the hell I wanted.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I mean,
I was a total porker, dude.
because the peanut butter and
You throw
the
a
jelly,
donut in front of me, I'll eat all 10.
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah.
The peanut, the peanut butter and the jelly.
I know you're good. You don't have to say it.
The peanut butter and the jelly. I'm a glutton, is what I am.
That's a more gentle word.
Yeah,
That's a
I
more gentle
cannot. You put donuts right now in front of me, bro.
Yeah.
I will eat them. You know that.
I know. I get
Coffee
you that one
and a
that's
donut?
it gets like the little crack candy on top.
Oh
the
yeah,
blue
it's
stuff.
the best. Yeah. Shout out to Michael Thomas Coffee.
Yeah.
Great coffee, and they have cool donuts. I think they get their donuts probably.
They get it from Rebel Donuts. Also, shout out to them.
Oh, okay,
Here in New
cool.
Mexico.
That's cool. So, data is a gold mine for a company
If
if
here's the
managed
operative
well.
thing. If managed well. So there's a couple. I think if respected properly is a better way to coin that. So data is a gold mine for a company. If you think about it, so the company is the only person out there that can reap the benefit. Why can't people work with their own data and mine their own value, and you can share in that value with them?
Why do we have to assume that that's our data that our customers have created for you
Yeah.
as a company?
Yeah. In addition to an important tool to hold everyone accountable. Okay, what do you mean? What are you saying data's holding everyone accountable? What's this guy? If data's managed well, it holds everybody accountable.
Well, in our last episode, we talked about it.
No, I just want to make this clear. Data doesn't hold people accountable. People hold people accountable. Data doesn't care. It doesn't talk. It doesn't do any of these things. It's data. It's just, it's a record. And if you want to use that record and say you're accountable for this record, that's a human-to-human interaction.
But you know as well as I do, when you try to take data and then hold people accountable with it, it depends on, we talked about this last time, it depends on the bias. Like, so let's say the CTO is trying to take out the CIO. So now he gets his scientists to get all this biased data and then turns around and brings it to the board and then throws this guy under the table, and the CEO's going off of a hunch and says, "Great job, good reports, love the PowerPoint, get the fuck out."
Yeah, fire that guy, get him out of here.
In fact, you
Yeah.
you did great.
Anyone associated with the guy, you're all fired
So
too.
that held nobody accountable. It's just another tool in the shed. It's just another axe to chop somebody's head off.
That's
what
it sounds like.
data's being used to support biases now.
It is. You want to know why? Because no one's looking at the provenance of the data. People still don't want to associate data to a type of ledger where people can say, oh, this actually happened here at this time. This was recorded. Anybody can throw together a PowerPoint and be like, look at all the data. It looks fantastic. Look at my spreadsheet, For Adrian, but you're blind in the ring.
Yes,
You've been hit in the face 30 times and you're doing Adrian. You're just lucky you made it out of there alive.
Yeah, because I can. It's very, very simple to manipulate data. It's like
dude, how simple is it to manipulate people?
Oh yeah, same.
Come on.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be looking at the data and someone does an analysis, it'd be great if you had something that says, here's the provenance of what the data actually is. Can we test your model to verify that the data went in there is actually legit? That's interesting.
Too legit to quit.
Too legit to quit.
That was MC Hammer.
Yeah.
So Data 1.0, and he said most companies are stuck in Data 1.0, which means they are leveraging data as a manual and reactive service.
Everybody's reactive. I don't want one. If this article says that Data 2.0, automation.
3.0, he's into 3.0.
This person completely jumped over the whole thing of reactive. Data 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0, all these things are reactive. Every single one of these things in here.
Yeah, and he said some have started moving towards data 2.0, which employs simple automation to improve team productivity.
Right.
The complexity of crypto data. Well, let's not get into that. I want to stop right here.
Yeah.
So manual reactive is 1.0. 2.0 is automation to improve productivity. We'll take the team part out. Let's just say in an organization.
Is this industry standard what this guy's talking about? Did he come up with data 1.2? Why can't you say data 1, data 2,
Yeah.
data 3?
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah. So, but when we look at data 1.0, manual and reactive, the manual side of thing I think is really important, because when you look at a company and they turn around and, for instance, I can give you a prime example with Tartle. I could say, okay, we ran ads to everybody in the world, to everyone.
That's what we do.
Okay, and we spent, it's what we do. And we spent tons of money. And then I could turn around and show you a PowerPoint as the CEO. I could turn around and show you a PowerPoint of the data from just 25 to 34-year-old moms, because that data set looks the best for me.
So good.
Even
what about
though
everybody else?
Even though you have no proof of everybody else, the 65 and older, where the click-through rate is like through the roof, So, and cost is crazy because no one wants, the product like.
Yeah, but look how low the cost is with this one group.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they're doing. This is the manual part of extracting information out of data to make themselves look good.
That's why I like asking, what is not working? That's what I want to know. I don't really care about what's working. What's not working well for us?
Yes,
let's focus on that. I don't want to keep hyper focusing on one tiny little thing that's going well. I want to figure out what else in the whole process of our workflows and analysis, what is not working.
And then when you look at the reactive service, he says, the reactive part, I think, to me, is because we're looking at trailing data
all the time. There's no leading indicators for this. You want to know why? Because you don't know what people are going to do, because you're not actually talking to them. You're watching them and then assuming they're going to do something else. And you say, look at our highfalutin algorithm. We know exactly what they're going to do next.
Our best guess.
Nice best guess. Yeah. I'm going to win the lottery.
And so now
I'm going to go buy a lottery ticket right now.
Yeah. The complexity of crypto data has opened up new opportunities in data, namely to move to the new frontier of data 3.0, where you can scale value creation through systematic intelligence and automation. This is our journey to data 3.0.
What the hell does that even mean?
So I think what he's talking about. Here's what here's how I'm interpreting this.
You have to interpret it because it lacks clarity.
Yeah, exactly. 3.0 data to me is, okay, if you take blockchain, and you mentioned that earlier, you have timestamps. Okay.
Timestamping. You and I talked about the benefit of timestamps.
So we have that. And then in turn, we have this ability, when he's talking about scaling to create value creation.
Yeah.
When you take data and you scale it out, now so maybe I'm creating all these data points.
Sure.
So, we do that as the user base grows, we're getting more and more data, more and more data packets, people can, and then it's a marketplace.
It's insane.
So as we scale, it creates more value to the buyer of data.
Yeah, because they can do more correlations.
And then the seller gets more value.
Yeah, because they get paid more.
And
then the not-for-profits get more value because people can get more donations towards causes on the Big Seven.
Right.
Does anything about that whole cycle suck? No.
No, but you have to look at it in corporate 3.0.
I don't give a shit about corporate 3.0. Whatever Michael Lee wrote here is completely unclear, and frankly, I think it's absurd. TechCrunch, don't ever let an article like this run.
He said, he talks about Coinbase, which is a crypto company, which this is where I'm excited about cryptocurrencies in general. Whether it's the funny one, the Doji coin with the little dog, or whether it's, Bitcoin, which we're at 60,000, which a lot of people think will be going to 1 million. But
who cares?
Yeah. But it's the whole idea of taking a system and decentralizing it to the point of there's no, and we talked about this last episode, but not even gatekeepers. There's no control. So now you're having a financial system, and governments are going to catch on to this. They already are. Our SEC guy.
They're trying.
The new one, we did a whole.
I don't even. He's so
he's an expert in
cryptocurrency. I've already forgotten his name.
But it's going to take 10 years before they rein in
not even
Bitcoin.
They won't. It's growing. It's too fast.
Yeah. So, but
unless someone says we're banning it all together, if you use it, it's illegal. We're coming in to arrest you.
Yeah, I was listening to a top cryptocurrency guy the other day, and he's like, we've been working with cryptocurrency for, the past 10, 15 years or longer. He goes, now we have all these like high-end people coming in, these billionaires, and he goes, these hedge fund managers, and then we're also getting like professors of finance and stuff like that, and they just want to pop in. We've been having discussions for 10, 15 years. We've been watching this grow, believing in this.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes, the reason we're so rude to them, because people are like, why are you rude to this, top professor from Stanford,
I don't care.
You're coming in and you got excited because it's at 60 grand.
Yeah.
You're coming in.
Now you want to talk about
it? And then
it?
in 1 month, you want to make yourself like the expert?
Yeah. Now that everybody has adopted and accepted it, now you want to talk about something accepted?
So I think
why don't you talk about something against the grain? Okay? Grow a spine.
So the crypto family is
Don't get me
using the
amped up.
power. No, they're using the power of memes.
I'm amped up.
So they, which we know,
we know memes are powerful.
QAnon and all that stuff, the far right use the power of memes. Memes are extremely powerful in the way people communicate, and they go viral and all that. But and super important. So now they're taking these people that these arrogant assholes, and they're making memes on them.
Unbelievable.
And then they're going viral. And then so here's the problem. It's like, then these people get their feelings hurt, and they're on Twitter like,
yeah,
I can't believe this community shunned me
here
like this.
we go.
These people need to be canceled.
We're not. You want?
But
what's cool about a meme? It's decentralized.
Yes,
Send
exactly.
it.
Yes.
You never seen that video of the guy that says, I'm still going to send it?
Dude, I was thinking about this when I was listening to this. I was like, I cannot wait till we get a ton of memes for Tartle.
I would love Tartle memes.
It would be the funniest
we
thing
need
ever.
some creativity here. People
Yeah.
want to pump it up.
Yeah.
Like, we can't be the only ones trying to be creative.
No, I think it's awesome.
All right, let's get rid of this article here. So he says, Coinbase is neither a finance company nor a tech company. It's a crypto company. What are you talking about? It is a finance company. It is a tech company. It is a crypto company. The distinction is how they work with data, and they do that through three types: blockchain, product, and financial. Oh, I don't know. What's then?
Well, what the part I liked in this article was the end.
Tell me what you liked.
Our focus has been on how we can scale value creation by making I can't read this, by making this varied data work together, eliminating data silos, which we've talked about, solving issues before they start, and creating opportunities that wouldn't exist otherwise. I like this focus because he said our focus. So
who's the value for?
This is for Coinbase, but
only Coinbase is value. We're gonna mine all this data on our customers.
Yeah, but this is what I'm talking about. Whenever like Tartle, wherever you look at it, we talked about the scale value creation.
Yeah,
ahead of it on that. Eliminating data silos. How do we eliminate data silos in Tartle? It's really, really simple.
Yeah, it's really the power back to the people.
Yeah, and having people that are anonymous.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
And then you don't have that ability to, because if you're an organization, you want to come in and purchase data from Tartle, you're going to incentivize them, and they know that they're anonymous. So now you've given them the motivation to be truthful.
Do you know what I like to use this metaphor? Trolls.
Yes.
On YouTube comments, you don't know who they are.
No.
And they know that. So they're going to say what.
That's what they love to do.
They're going to say whatever they want. So imagine if you get someone anonymous telling you how they really feel, and you paid them to tell you how you really feel. Think about that. Wow, that's some gritty stuff we're learning right now.
Well, it's like, I was at an Airbnb, and it was okay. It wasn't great. They kind of catfished me with the pictures,
They do that that's a new thing with that Airbnb.
But then the lady's like all worried at the end, about ratings. So, but here's Airbnb, their flaw. If I don't give a good rating, then I'm going to get a bad rating from them too. So then if I go get another Airbnb, then they're going to see the last Airbnb that I got was, they're going to say he left dishes in the sink, he did this, or he did this. I had a friend that had that happen to him. He was honest through the rating, So
like this dude threw my Uber. So
now what Airbnb has created is everybody's just giving 5-star reviews for everything.
So what's the value?
So now let's look at it. So we've created data issues. We've created data silos. We haven't solved the issue, because now the next person's going to go and purchase that Airbnb thinking it's 5-star. And they're going to be disappointed. They're going to be disappointed, but the system has created its way where you have to put the 5-star out there even though you don't want to, which they know that. I mean, Airbnb knows this process. They're just needing more fees.
Dude, their fees are insane.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, here's $100 a night for this, but by the time you add it up, it's like $200-something a night.
Thank you for eviscerating me. Yeah, I'm trying to pull my organs back in my body.
But where is the decentralization of that, and where is the value creation in that?
There is no value creation.
Who is there creating?
There was value
for Airbnb.
Back in the day, there was value for the people. Airbnb, right. It all started with people literally blowing up mattresses at their house.
Yes.
And say, come stay on my air mattress. That's all it was. Now it's turned into something. It left the value of the person and then turned over what's the value to Airbnb.
Well, it's the same. It's the same it's the same here at Tartle if we begin to look at different countries and assign different value to people. I mean, think about it. Think about that.
I am thinking about it. Nice.
It's the same exact. We're creating data silos.
How many times do you and I have to say there is no human being that is worth more than another human being?
100%.
We cannot reiterate that enough.
But Airbnb, this is why I want to get back to Airbnb because this is really important. Their value creation is for them.
I know.
So they're saying, we don't care about the people. What we care about is making sure that we have an exchange,
more listings
on their marketplace, that we have an exchange on their marketplace, and we need that fee. And so the more exchanges that we get, the more money we're going to make, and it just brings profit. And so however we have to do this, because that's a slippery slope that a company goes down. The minute that it begins to value profit over people is the minute you have a problem.
That's a huge issue. Think about Tartle. We are looking at the value of human life. And once you value a person, you gain their trust. And they want to share that with others. Because we're not here to abuse them. We're not here to look at them as some sort of labor statistic or just how much money we can milk from them. That's not what it's about. We want to look at you as a human. We want to give you all the power to be you, do what you can, uplift yourself, empower yourself. And we're here to join you on that ride.
Well, everything's so transparent with Tartle too.
Yeah.
The buyer, the seller, the exchange fee between the two, it's all there. It's not like Airbnb or Delta Airlines or Southwest.
I calculate this, so I can't use this points on here, and then it's like that doesn't work like that.
Or when you go to Vegas and the room's $59, but by the time
I love that. Oh, we comped you, it's $59. By the time you're done,
$300 a night because you got the city taxes, the state taxes, the entertainment taxes. Yeah. There's one hotel. It took me 3 months. I forgot what hotel it was, but they charged me. They were charging me monthly, like I was part of their program and knew nothing of this. So I'm thinking, okay, they charged me it was like $3 a month or whatever. And most people be like, oh, okay, whatever hotel it is, casino.
Why?
$299 a month. But if you think about it, if they're having millions of people roll
and they keep coming in, they're all collecting $3.
It's Costco.
They're like, oh, do you want to sign up for this and we can comp? Yeah, it's Costco.
So let's end this. I want to make sure that we understand what should be the focus. We'll go data 4.0. Let's just go over this guy. Yeah, we're at Tartle's data 4.0.
Yeah.
What should be the focus for a company when they're looking at their data and humanity?
If a company is looking at their own data,
right,
recognize it's a lagging indicator. Understand that you lack balance. If you need to fix that balance, if you want to fix that balance so that you can secure your future as a company and do some good for this world, you need leading indicators.
Yes.
Leading indicators come from people. Connecting with them directly. And there's one way you can do that. You can do it on Tartle. And you can feel good that you ethically sourced the information, you economically uplifted that individual, and you helped push the world further forward to solving a lot of these things that are part of the Big Seven.
And you can go on our website and see, by this time our website should be up, our 2.0.
Our 2.0.
And it'll have the Big Seven on there, which is really cool. But
2.0,
number one thing we want you guys to do is subscribe on YouTube. So if you haven't done that yet, go to YouTube, type in Tartle. and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have
We're
you
getting
be a part
a
of our community.
Bloom of subscriptions.
Yes.
Our
yes.
data champions are like, we need follows. You know what's awesome is when we get emails back all day long. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's usually when you're out in public and you have your own interaction, you get a thank you. It's like, it's great. These people don't know us, but they're saying thank you.
Well, it's
That's amazing.
because this is needed in the world.
I can tell you this though. I don't think we got one sign up from the U.S. and any of them said thank you. It's everybody else. Something's a little off.
A little off. Thank you. Wow. Well, let's use that word today, guys. In our day, maybe we could go for 24 hours where we just tell people thank you.
Thank you.
I think that would be awesome.
Thank
a little
you.
bit of gratitude.
Thank you.